Welcome back to the lunch table, food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz. Make sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom left-hand corner. My next guest, damn near needs no introduction, but I'm gonna reintroduce him anyway. Audio engineer turned solo artist. He's done engineering for Yeezy, Stupid Young, Lil Gnar, Juice WRLD, Smoke Perp, J Park, Ashanti, and Sheck West, amongst a whole bunch of other people you may or may not know. Kevin Celik, everybody, welcome back, bro.
What's the deal, man? I'm back, man.
Back. We back at it
Yes,
like
sir.
a bad habit, bro.
Back at it.
So I just gotta address the elephant in the room.
All right.
You dig?
Let's get to
What?
it. What's up?
A couple months ago, I had you in, and a whole bunch of stuff had went down between Kanye West and Yandhi. Like, what was going on over there? What had happened?
No comment.
Nada?
Nada.
We just finna move past it, bro, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Yo, you got a new project out now called The Recipe.
Yeah, I do.
And how long have you been working on that for, man?
Man, it's been a minute, man. About a year and a half of time has gone into it. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
It's difficult for me because, I'm working with everybody else. I'm focused on like 40, 50 other artists and their careers.
Shit.
You get me?
Yeah.
From the locals to like established artists, major artists and whatnot. So like having the time to actually put my stuff together is just it's the time is scarce.
Let me ask you this. How do you find yourself amongst the sauce of working with like 50 plus artists, bro? Because you being an engineer working with, everybody who I mentioned, like
Yeah.
I can imagine it might get hard trying to find like your voice and your sound.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You know what I mean? It's tough, because like my ear is just so oversaturated with so many goddamn different sounds, and it's like
Yeah.
it's hard for me to find like a way to separate myself from everybody, But I would say like it working with everybody has also been beneficial to me because you know what I mean. I've been able to take little bits and pieces from everybody that I've been around and incorporate it into my sound. So it's kind of like a cheat code.
Yeah, you're kind of like the sponge being everyone's engineer.
Yeah, and they nobody knows I'm an artist until I actually mention it. You get me?
Uh-huh.
And then that's that.
When was the first time, because you work with Stupid Young a lot, when was the first time you mentioned to him that you are also a solo artist?
For my song Solo. This is the first song that me and him did together. It was actually the second session I had with him. And he ran out of tracks to do because he's insane.
Super quick,
He's so fast. You know what I mean? I've seen him put records together. Like, Trust Nobody was done in 10 minutes.
Damn.
Like, literally, like, it was literally
Wait, the
like,
whole album?
Trust Nobody, the song, the
Oh,
single.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
The
like, how the
single?
hell you finished the whole album in 10
No,
minutes?
No, Trust Nobody, the song was done in like less than 10 minutes.
That's crazy.
In like 4 takes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He freestyles everything.
So you must pick up from, I guess, his fluidity too when he's in the
Yeah.
booth. Not necessarily like what he's saying, but like how he's doing it and how quickly he is.
Right. So with that, you know what I mean. He got all the tracks done that night. The second session that we worked on, and then he was like, "Damn, does anybody got anything to work on?" You feel me? Like, anybody got beats? So I was like, "Well, I got a
Damn.
song. I got a
Yeah.
song I can play for you." He's like, "You got a song? What do you mean you got a song?" I was like, "Yeah, I do music." He was like, "You rap?" I was like, "Yeah." So I played him the record. He was like, "Oh, this shit hard. Let me hop on it." You get me? Love.
Damn, just like that.
Just like that, you know
That's
what I mean?
crazy,
So
bro.
this is before like he started like really popping though. He had just dropped Mando the same month. So this is like Mando was only probably like at 10, maybe 15,000 views
Yeah, you got him like right before the climb.
before the pop.
But I think what's cool though is that you've been able to maintain that relationship with Young because you're also engineering Trust Nobody too, right?
Yeah, the True Story
Or
part
True
2.
Story Part
Yeah,
2.
Yeah. So that I mean, dude has over like 150, 160 songs in the vault.
Fuck.
You
You
know what I
engineered
mean?
all that? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's mad respect.
Appreciate you. Yeah, man. He's a workhorse, man. Anytime we get in the studio, he's knocking out at least 7, 8 records a night.
God damn.
Yeah.
How do you guys come to a consensus on amongst those 150 songs which ones actually make the album? Is it like a dual partnership or is it kind of just like whatever he says goes?
Well, I mean, he has his management. He got Bobby. He got C, and then I'm there for consulting too. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of just water it down. Really, it's really his favorites, at the end of it, you know, because he's the artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, he has his homies around him too to have a say so. And he'll usually like play songs in his sessions and pick up off the vibes of everybody, see what they're fucking with. And that's how he'll make his decisions.
Yeah.
In releasing whatever comes out.
That makes sense because if you kind of get the general consensus of the people who like are really fucking with you in the room, then you're either gonna get a yes or no.
Exactly.
Did you end up taking that method and applying it to your album too? Like, did you show it to anybody and be like, hey, like, you know, like, what do you guys really think of this?
I did. Just because it took so long to make, you get me, like, there's a lot of songs that I made. I was like, oh, this is for sure going to the project, and I'll just take it out because I make something better. And then anytime I be in the car with my friends or in the studio, whatever, I get free time to play my music. You know what I mean? I'll have like whatever assistants I have there, listen to it, whatever runners were there. You know what I mean? And then that's pretty much how I made my decision on my list of songs that I have coming out. You get me?
Was there like a particular comment that kind of triggered you to do better?
Not necessarily, but you know what I mean. It's a lot of haters out there. You know what I'm saying? that fueled the project.
Yeah.
That fueled some of the songs. You get me? Past relationships. You get me? That's kind of like, all right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shit on you real quick.
Yeah.
You know, excuse my language, but I'm gonna shit on you real quick.
Talk your shit.
You feel me?
Talk your shit.
You understand me? So, you know, that's really what it is. And just, you know, my son too, you know what I mean? He's like a motivation for me too. So just, you know, I just really want to excel in everything I do for him, you know?
Yeah. What does your son think of the album?
He knows every song.
That's amazing, bro.
You know,
Yeah.
he's like, he's with me all the time. So he hears everything before it comes out. And he knows all the songs before they come out. So it's pretty cool.
Damn, your son damn near executive producing the entire album, bro.
Yeah. In a sense, you could say that. So I mean, like, you know, just having him there too kind of helps out. You know what I mean? Because I see which songs he likes too.
Mm-hmm. What's his favorite song?
I got this one called Anything Goes that's about to come out. Actually, it's a solo record, just me by myself. I got the video coming out for it too. Coming out on the 17th of next month, August. So that's like his favorite.
Okay.
For sure.
So I noticed on the album, I've noticed a trend of artists wanting to do their first album, you know, strictly just by themselves or just like, you know, like one or two features here or there. But on the Recipe, you have a gang of features, man. Like, why did you decide to do that?
Most of the features are like friends of mine from like way back in the day that have been rocking with me since I started. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some of the names on there are like local towns that haven't really been recognized yet.
Okay.
You get me? So, that was just my idea on that. You get me? Just to show them love. If I'm getting to experience this, you know, because right now I have a lot of tension on me.
Yeah.
It's the most I've had, you know, in my career. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
I want, yeah. You know, I want to share that with my friends, my people.
Yeah, man. And that's really, it's cool because I kind of see you and Stupid Young on that same level because I see him like popping off like in Hawaii with like two random artists who I never really knew. Obviously, I went over there because I'm like, oh, well, Stupid Young's on this. Let me see, like, you know, what these other guys are about. And it was pretty hard. I think it was like Willie... Well, you know, like
Young Maine and
Young Maine and like this cat named like Willie G or something like that.
Yeah.
And for me, I always feel like that's a great method to push the culture, and especially for you being like an up and coming like solo artist, like it's very brave of you for wanting to pull other people along with you.
Yeah, because I should be establishing myself first before I do that. But you know what I mean. I feel like my platform is cool enough for me to just be able to show love to my friends like that. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's really that. You know,
I feel you, bro.
Features. Really.
On one of the records, you mentioned that like anybody could get it, even Asians too.
Which one?
I think it was the one with Stupid Young actually. There was a verse in there where you said something like, "Anybody could get it, even Asians."
I need to take a look at that.
He's like, bro, I don't even know what song that was.
Look at that list, you get me?
Well, let me look this up right quick. Let's see. It was on Finer Things for sure. It was either on Finer Things or
red flags, blue flags, Asians want smoke, some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
Asians want smoke too.
Yeah.
What's it like for you being an Asian American in music, bro, because I feel like right now we're still on the cusp of really breaking it into the industry.
Yeah, it's something because we got to prove ourselves a little more. You get me? Because nobody really takes us serious, and especially um, we're identified as like being like smart and like coming from good families and everything, and they count out Asians that come up in rough neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Like Stupid Young.
Yeah.
Who was genuinely from the streets. You get me? Because he gets a lot of shit, for what he says and, how he portrays
100%.
himself in music. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to work 10 times harder than the next artist that, per se might be black or, you know what I mean? For that reason,
Yeah.
So, even with me, though, because I don't even know where the hell I fit in just because I'm multicultural based, you get me? Like, I'm Filipino, Mexican, Turkish, and Armenian, you get me? So it's
damn.
I don't even know what I identify with, you get me? So it's like, I'm still trying to find where I fit in, you get me?
Yeah. What's crazy, too, is whenever somebody hears your voice, like, if somebody just blankly heard your voice without looking at you, like, bro, your voice is super, like,
extremely,
deep, bro.
like, yeah. I don't know. I get that a lot, man. I don't know. I can't call it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, I feel you, though, because, at the end of the day, hip-hop is black culture that we all kind of pick apart from. And even right now, there's this whole renaissance where, for instance, there's Go Loco. Yeah. There's that AMBJ Uno song. And it's like, even hip-hop is taking from, like, other pieces of culture, too.
Right. So that's why I feel like, it's, like, they shouldn't really put a label, like, on who can do music and, like, rap music and who can't. You get me? Because... I mean, there's cultural references and like like just said with the Go Local, you know what I'm saying, just crossing over the music.
Yeah.
So I think in the near future, like Asian rappers will be more accepted. You get me? Anybody who wants to do music really be accepted. Like race won't even matter.
100%, man. And I think like it will definitely get to that point where we're not gonna label you as like an Asian rapper or like young like as an Asian rapper, just like a rapper. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna take like a couple of years though because hip hop is still very young when we look at the grand scheme of things. Yeah. Like what 1980,
right?
Even around there. Yeah. So it's only been like 40 years. So give it like a couple more years, man. Maybe even like another decade, and everyone's just like, yeah, like. That woman, she's not like a female rapper. Right. He's not an Asian rapper.
Right.
Type of shit.
Right. I mean, you look at Lil Nas X too with the him with the country record.
Yeah.
You get me? So that's what I'm saying. You get me? So I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. So KC, man, creating the recipe for over like a year and a half. Uh-huh. What was really taking so long? Was it the fact that you were just working with so many artists and you couldn't really put in the time for you to like really focus on your own shit?
Yeah, that's really the main thing is because I'm focused on everybody else's career versus my own. You get me? And like music for me, being an artist has always came first to me. Mm-hmm. And so when I started engineering, that took a backseat because I got so busy with the engineering. You get me? But any free time that I actually was able to get, I would invest it into myself. And that was like again scarce for me to do.
Well, yeah, because I feel like every time I run into you, bro, you're either like hella tired or you just got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, bro.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? I just I had a session till like 5:30 this morning. You get me? And I got another session right after this. I got to be at Record Plant 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. with MB Nell. You know what I mean? So
shout out to MB Nell, man.
Shout out to
He's
MB
also
Nell,
doing
man.
this thing too.
Yeah, he's Stockton. Feel me?
Yeah, man. Did you also engineer that project too, the Stupid Young MB Nell?
I did some of the songs. I didn't do all of them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So there was probably like 2 or 3 cuts on there that I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, back to the recipe. Why only now is it coming out to the world? Like you've been able to find time to like pocket the time for you to like create your own music. Like what makes now the perfect time though?
I stacked up the music videos. A lot of people don't know that I've been shooting videos for the past 5-6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just tried 2 visuals. One of them just came out, Finding Things, featuring Stupid Young. That was about like a week and a half ago. So that's about to crack 20K on the views. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's organically growing. I just have all the content ready now. You know what I'm saying?
What other music videos do you have in the bag?
I got another one, like I mentioned earlier, Anything Goes. that was a really personal record for me in reference to a lot of shit that went on, the past couple months. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna want to tune in for that. I got that in the bag, and I'm also shooting my last video for the project, Aired Out, featuring Lil Gnar, Stupid Young, and my boy Bankroll Benny. That one's gonna be a monster.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What was it like for you trying to put together that record? Was it even difficult because you have such close ties with all of them?
Well, with Stupid Young, not so difficult. You get me? Because anytime I need, like, I don't like to overuse that favorite card with him. You know what I mean? For him to hop on records. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we was in the studio. I pressed play for him. He was like, "Yo, this shit hard." You get me? I just had a hook on it at the time, and so he hopped on it. I was trying to think. Let me finish the record for myself. I held on to it for a little bit, and then my boy Bankroll got on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. If I throw extra verse on there, I make it a little long. Let me see. I had that record I had for about maybe like 8 months.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, and so then I was actually able to play it for Lil Gnar. I was doing the mixing and the mastering for his album that's coming out, Fire Hazard, and we got pretty much done with everything we had to do. I was like, "Hey man, can I press play for you or something on a record?" And it was the Aired Out record. They already had Stupid Young on it. He was like, "Yo, this shit crazy." I was like, "What's up with it?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, we here right now.
You trying to get in the booth? Like, what?
We here right now. You get me? He was like, "I got you." Like, I was, really?
Damn, bro.
You get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, obviously, like, the back end stuff with the label, got to take care of that. But that's why it took so long for, like, again, like, clearance processes, like, to get these,
just a whole bunch of paperwork, just trying to get it all, like, finalized. Like, this is good to go.
Yeah, but that's how Aired Out came about. So, you know what I mean? It took 8 months to complete.
God damn.
I left myself on the hook. I didn't care to have a verse on it. You know what I mean? I got 2 monster features on there with Stupid Young and Lil Gnar, and then my boy Bankroll. So I mean, it's gonna be a movie, bro.
Yeah, bro. Sounds like the next single.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get it sent to you so you can have it. I'm gonna get it ready.
Yeah, bro. Give me the clean, the dirty, the intro, the outro, everything, bro.
Yeah, need that.
That shit goes hard.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you mix and mastered your project too.
Yes, sir. I did.
What type of benefits do you see as? Because you're kind of like the Russ.
Yeah.
Right now.
So
like
all in one toolbox.
All in one fucking toolbox, right? What kind of benefits do you see of being Casey the Sauce? You feel me? Being able to do everything on your own.
I'm a cheat code, bro. I'm literally like a cheat code. You get me? So it's like, with all the tricks that I've learned over the years, working with different artists, all the sauce I picked up from other engineers along the way, like my boy JoJo. That's my sensei right there, man. He really gave me all my sauce. A couple others, that I can't think of, but you know what I'm saying? It makes the process so much easier because I don't have to wait on nobody. I can cut my own records and mix my own shit, and I don't have to wait on the turnaround time.
Yeah,
I am my turnaround time. You know what I mean? So shit gets done when I want it to get done.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So,
I guess the only difficulty that I can see based off this conversation is the actual factor of time. Yeah. Like, I'm not sure if you wanted to get your project out like even months before now. You know what I mean?
I did, but you know what I mean. Being involved with who I'm involved with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could take a backseat, you get me? Like, to my music, and I don't mind, you get me? Like, I'd rather see Young pop off before I see myself pop off, you get me? So I'm not a selfish artist. I talked about that with his management too, because they would tell me like, yeah, tell Young to like, promote your shit. And it's like, this is his time right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could wait. You know what I'm saying? And I think now is the time to really like hit the gas on my own shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my peers around me recognize that and they see that and they're like, yo, yeah, I think it's time, bro.
Yeah, for sure. And it's also respectable that you release your shit basically sandwiched in between like his shit too. You know what I mean? Like, and the way I'm seeing your career, a lot of people don't realize that if you're really good at something, like for you, right, audio engineering, you just go hard at it, and that becomes your vehicle for the rest.
Yeah, really. It was it was literally like a shortcut kind of sort of into the industry too. You know what I'm saying? Just because like, me doing music, And I would just keep hush about that. I'll come into session, just do my job, but like it really did like help me out with getting further than I've ever been in my career.
Yeah.
You get me? So you know what I'm saying? If you got it, my advice for anybody, you got to like do something else on the side. You know what I mean? To get to where you need to be, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Get your bread. And that's literally what I did. Is I stacked up my bread from this engineering, and it funded everything that I had to do for this year.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, pick up these breadcrumbs, bro. This is
pick
up the sauce. Actually,
got my own little bust down chain. Got a nice little bust down watch. Got a grill in my mouth. It's all off engineering. You get me?
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Unsigned too.
Unsigned, no label, no backing. You know what I'm saying? It's all just straight to KC.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel like you're going to sign to a label?
If paperwork is right, money's right, you know what I mean, then I wouldn't mind. You get me? As of right now, though, it's just, Sauce Cartel officials. That's what it is. You get me?
Are you officials right now?
You can say I'm officials.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that. Shout out stupid young officials, baby.
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah.
A lot of good news happening here, man. Yo, Kevin Celik, The Recipe, that is out right now. Kevin, where can everybody find the project?
Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you use to listen to music, Pandora, you'll find it on there. You get me?
Pandora,
Yes,
Shazam, LimeWire, all of that. You did.
LimeWire, yeah. I mean, fuck it. As long as you're listening, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah, and we are happy to be alive.
Yes.
We definitely are.
Bless.
Kevin Celik, The Lunch Table, Nico Blitz, and we're out, everybody.
Wow. Yeah.